Hey guys, it's me Laura, Crocheting Whovian. How y'all doing tonight? I know it's been a bit since I last made a video, and I know I promised to make more, but I got a little sidetracked health-wise, and I finally got a handle on it, and hopefully now I'll be seeing you regularly. I have a lot of info here tonight, and I want to just jump right in on it. The first thing I want to say is thank you for everyone who participated in the Me, Myself, and I Cal. It was actually a very successful one. And I want to thank everybody for coming back to me and watching this, and, you know, with my hiatus and everything that's been going on. I thank you guys for following me through with it, and all that. You know, I really do appreciate it. I promise to get a little bit better with this, because now that all my health issues are done and gone, I'm hoping that I have the time to continue with this. My problem is, and this is going to sound ridiculous, but I'm on Snapchat so much, and I interact with a lot of people from this community on Snapchat that, you know, sometimes it's just, oh my gosh, the day went and I didn't make a video, and I just completely forget. And I want to apologize for that. But hopefully this will make it so that I can be more with you guys. I have a few stash enhancements to show you and all that. But back to I have finished objects. Very rare, but I have finished objects. I want to just jump right in. The Me, Myself, and I Cal, I pulled the winners. I used the random number generator. And the prizes have been sent out except for one. I'm still waiting for that person to contact me with their address. There was a little bit of a mix-up. I accidentally tagged the wrong person, but she knows who she is, and she's going to get back to me. The winners are in the group. And the winner is Thread. And they, all but one, like I said, reached out and gave me their address and what to send. The Autism Awareness Cal started on April 1st. It's going strong. I have a separate thread for it, obviously, and I'm taking whips and finished objects. Now, there's a few ways to... Now, you could double dip, triple dip, actually, with my group, Pen Hook and Needles, obviously, because, you know, it's their Cal. And Heidi of Undead Yarns group. They, you just have to be members of their groups. That's obvious, and you have to make sure you follow the rules that they have stated for their groups. There are chances to double post and, like, get a double shot at winning, and that is... if you make anything with any form, base, color, way, whatever of Undead yarn, you get 2 chances to win with that. And if you make any of Talia's Franciscan Gypsy design, one of her toy patterns, even her Cal, and her, I believe its name is Duke. I want to make it. It's on my queue. That will get you double chances. Now, those necessarily do not have to be in bright colors, but it would be much appreciated. But for anything else that you want to do, it has to be bright colors. That is the one stipulation I have for the Cal. It could be knitted, it could be crocheted, it could be loom knitted. I don't care, as long as it's in some form or fashion. Unfortunately, spinning and sewing are not part of this Cal, but I will get you guys soon. With that said, you know, I want to put in some facts about autism, but this is going to be long, out of the norm for me, because I have, like I said, I have a lot of projects, and I have a lot of stash enhancements and a lot of finished objects. So I don't want to take up too much of your time. So I'm just going to jump right in with that. I have a little bit with the Autism Awareness. I said all that. The thread is up. Post your whips. 1 project per week. One FO per week of a given project. You could have 5 different FOs, and they could all go in there. I don't care when you started it. You could have started it before April 1st. You could start it today. As long as it fills the criteria, you could post it. And you have to work on it within the time of April 1st to June 30th. That's how long the Cal's going. Now, if you have any other questions or anything, they're in the thread. Post in the thread. I'll answer you as soon as I see it. I am very active in the shadows on Ravelry. I don't really, because with my phone it's hard. I don't really type out, but if you send me a message or whatever, I will see it. Now, there's another thing I want to talk to you guys about. I have an abundance of acrylic yarn. I am not really, not that there's anything wrong with it. I love it. I am not really using anymore. I'm not really using Red Heart Super Saver anymore or Bernat Super Saver anymore. I'm sticking to Red Heart Soft and Hobby Lobby's I Love This Yarn. So with that being said, I want a D-stash. So what I'm looking to do is I'm going to set up a thread in the group. What I'm going to do is set up a blind yarn box, meaning there'll be like 4 or 5 skeins, nothing specific. There is no, can I get this color, that color? No. I choose, it's blind, whatever. It goes in the box, whatever fits. It's going to go in a priority box that, you know, if it fits, it ships box. And that's it. The winners, I don't know if there's going to be 2, 3, or 4, depending on how many skeins I want to put in the box and how many fit in the box. That's how it's going to be. But if you're interested, shoot me I'm going to start the thread. Just leave reason why you're interested in it and what you like to make and things. I originally got this yarn way back, well, I shouldn't say way back, like a year ago when I really first started crocheting toys and stuff, and they're like one skein wonders to me. So, and some are extra skeins that I got to make blankets, but like I said, I am not using it anymore. I want the room for it. I'm in love with Hobby Lobby's yarn. I'm sorry. There's no two ways around it. But I don't want it to just sit here and not be used. I want it to go to a home that's going to use it. So, like I said, I'm going to make the thread, and you guys tell me what you're going to use it for or whatever. Just some random sentence, just so that I know I could jot down that you participated in it. And I'm going to use random number generator, and whoever that number is going to get it. The other thing that's coming up is, and I'm going to set up the thread for this too, is it's the summer. Summer's coming up. I like to do the crafty exchange in July. I know I pushed it back a lot last year, but there was reasons for that. But I'm hoping for the end of May to have it closed and the pairing so that you can get to know people and everything like that. With the crafty exchange, in case you guys missed it last year, if I have any new viewers, what I do is I set up partners and I give you guys your handles on Ravelry to talk to each other, and I let you guys get to know each other, and from that alone, you exchange. Now, it's not, I'm going to go buy you this, I'm going to go buy you that. It's not that at all. What it is you make an object, whether it be a shawl, a hat, gloves, mittens, a scarf, a toy, whatever. It has to be handmade and swapped that way. There is no spending extra money. This is exactly from your stash. This is what you want to make the person. If you think that they're going to say, me personally, I love shawls and I love toys. So, I mean, whoever I get paired with, that's what we're going to talk about. But I want to incorporate part of the personality of the person. And this way, it makes it so that you got a new friend and all that. So I want the community to come together more. The minimum is, there is no minimum in price because it's what you want to make the person, whether it be a project bag, something knitted, something crocheted, whatever. That's what the criteria is. I'm going to set up a thread for that. Let people start signing up for it. This way I can count. And by the end of May, I'm going to have it closed. Because by then I'm going to have the pairing so that by the end of July, everything will be done and sent. Also, starting May 1st is going to be another Cal. And that's going to be a whip along. And it's going to be called I Like to Whip It, Whip It. You can double dip in both from the Autism Awareness and this one. The reason why I'm starting this Cal, and it's a very selfish reason, is I have too many whips. And I want to knock them out. And I need a reason to knock them out. So I need a whip prevention. And this is going to be my whip prevention. We are going to do the I Like to Whip It. And it's going to start May 1st. Obviously, it's a whip, so you could start it anytime. You can start it now. It doesn't matter. But you can't have it finished before May 1st. You could start it now and finish it May 2nd, and it'll count. I have the prizes for that. But before I show you those, I'm not going to show you those until that Cal starts. I can English, I promise you. I'm going to show you the prizes for the Autism Awareness that I have so far. Some I haven't gotten yet, but I have 3 as of right now. Well, no, I have 4 as of right now. Because the lovely duo of Pen Hook and Needles have so graciously donated a pattern of $8 or less to the winner of that. We have this as a donation. It was from me. This is from me. I donated this. It is Yarn Tree UK sock weight yarn, and it is 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon, and it's in the colorway Bazinga. It's from her nerdy line, and obviously this is from the Big Bang Theory. But this is what I'm doing. Oh, the colors are coming out nice. Okay, there's that. Then the lovely Ann Brody of Silvershed USA donated a project bag, a small Doctor Who bag. Okay, and these are really, they're very, very spacious. I actually right now have in mind a full skein of yarn, and I'm making a hat with it in it. You'll see that in the whips. And this is a medium Autism Awareness project bag. This I use for my shawls. It's a good size. That's it so far. I have stitch markers coming from the lovely, talented Hooked in Yarn, and a lovely, talented Once Upon a Stitch. Jenny, I can't. You have too many names for me, Jenny. I can't keep up. I love you though. But those are coming out, and I have zipper pulls coming from Hooked in Yarn too. And the lovely Sissy Knits and Crochets decided, had so graciously, I can English, donated a pattern of $5 or less. So that's it so far on that. Now, I got that all out. Let's start with my whips. I have my show notes because I can't remember. In my Strings and Things Barry Gibson fall project bag, it's about lovely shawl size. I have my All the Pretty Colors shawl. The pattern is Terribly Simple Shawl by Caitlin French. I really haven't worked much on this because, and I'll show you why when I get to finished objects. But this is how it's working up. The colorway, the yarn is Yarn Tree UK. I wish I could tell you the colorway. I don't remember. This is Deep Stash. Deep Stash. But that's what it looks like. It's a lovely little rainbow. And I obviously am going to, use that for the Cal. I have them on US 5 40-inch Chagous. I like the Chagous. I'm not going to say I don't. Yeah, I'm knitting. Ha ha ha. I like them, but for some reason, I only like the red lace because the cord is heavier and it doesn't twist while you're using it. And you'll see why I say that in a second. I do prefer, in all honesty, and this is going to be weird, but I do prefer the Addy Turbo Rockets over the Chagous. But anyway, this shawl is the Terribly Simple Shawl by Caitlin French. It's a free pattern on Ravelry. When they say it's terribly simple, it is terribly simple. And it's, like I said, in my Strings and Things Barry Gibson bag. I love this bag. He makes awesome bags. I have to say that. He really does. The next one up in my Silvershed XL Cybermen bag is my Yowza Wyatt Shawl 3. It's the Smells Like Teen Spirit shawl. The yarn I'm using is Up in Yarn's Designs in the colorway Cobain. And I'm using Addy Turbo Rockets US 8s. This is the right side. Ooh, the colors are coming up perfectly. My stitch markers. They're Captain America shields. This is the yarn. I have 3 skeins of it. I'm not obviously using a Miss Babs. I have 3 skeins of this. The colors are showing up perfect. So, love it. So that's what I'm using. This pattern, I'm enjoying it very much so. And I actually, because I finished one of my other ones, I've been working on this one nonstop. I'm enjoying it. It's a very fun potato chippy knit. These things are a lifesaver. I want you to know. But yeah, it's coming along nicely. I'm hoping to have it done by Maryland Sheep and Wool because I want to wear it there. Yeah, I am going to that. Anyway. Okay, in my... Okay, I don't know where that went. Oh, it's right here. In my 2XL Avengers bag by Silver Shed USA, I have a Timmy the Timid Turtle. It is my Undead Turtle. So far, this is what I have of it so far. I haven't started the head yet because I save the head for last, always. But I have just about the top of the shell almost done. I'm in the straightaway rounds. And anyone who knows this pattern knows what that means. But I'm loving the way it's working up. I'm sorry, Heidi. I love your yarn and it's awesome. And I am going to use it for toys. Sorry. There's no way around it. The bottom of the shell, I'm using the black. It's going to be black on the bottom. And that's all you're going to know so far because it's a pay-for pattern. And it's a Franciscan Gypsy design. And I love it. And you're going to see another one. In my 2XL Silver Shed Autism Awareness project bag is my Groovy the Timid Turtle. And this one, I'm in the same spot as the other one. But this is made with Knit Picks Chroma in the colorway Groovy. I love how Knit Picks Chroma works out always. And this is my usual go-to yarn for the turtles. And this is my 7th one. My 7th one. The other one, obviously, is a 6th. And this is going to be the bottom of the shell. It's Knit Picks Brava in the colorway Peapod. Yeah, Peapod. And this is going to be the body, which is, again, Knit Picks Chroma. Knit Picks Brava, rather, worsted, and the colorway Rogue. I love the way those look. I'm using a G hook on both of those. Okay. In my Southpaw Creations large Poor Girl project bag, Avengers, is none other than a handbrake cowl. Now, I'm using my interchangeables for this, and it's my Cubics Platina interchangeables. Yeah, I'm not in the middle of a row, thank goodness. And the yarn is Yarn Tree UK in the colorway Cold and Frosty Morning. It's a simple. Ooh, that's true to color. I love whatever she soaks it in. It smells so good. I haven't really been working much on this. I did a row last night, but see, I've got the knitting bug. I can't lie. I've been knitting a lot. This is the Handbrake Cowl by KF Jones. It's a free pattern now on Ravelry. It's a fun pattern. It's a very quick pattern. This is my 2nd one I'm making. I enjoy it very much. I highly recommend it especially for beginning knitters, which is what I am. I'm wearing my special necklace made by someone very, very special. I'll get into that more later. And my last but not least whip is in my small Silver Shed USA Christmas tree bag. I know for a fact I'm in the middle of a row on this one. And because I was working on it while I was waiting for my appointment today. This is made from Undead yarn in a roadkill colorway. Yeah. I'm using US 7 16 inches Addy Turbo Rockets. I have a lot of the wooden needles, but for some reason I feel like the yarn sticks to it too much, and I can't deal with that. And I think it's because of me going so fast with crocheting that I'm automatically used to yarn moving quickly. But yeah, it's coming along nicely. I'm almost done with it. I'm almost at the point where I have to start decreasing because this is for my niece. This isn't for me. But yeah, there you go. This is another fun knit. It's a free pattern. It's the banquette hat by Susie Gorley. It's, like I said, a very, very fun, quick knit. I mean, I got confused in the beginning with the twisted rib, but that was on my first one. But I've made 2 since then. Okay, that's it, I believe, for my... Oh, no, I have one more. In my 2XL, I think this is a 2X, Nightmare Before Christmas bag is my bookworm. The pattern's not in here for some reason, but this is my Cyranola bookworm, and it's made from, I did 2 rows on this, I didn't really do much on it. It's made from Up in Yarn Designs in the colorway Arctic Abyss, and I'm using an F hook, I believe, for this one. Yes, because it's DK, Superwash Merino. And that's it for the whips. I didn't work on my comfort blanket this week because, honestly, I didn't feel like attaching squares. I got a few more squares in the mail. I bordered them, and then now all I have to do is attach them. Okay, now, on to finished objects. Here is my first finished object. It's a banquette hat. I'm addicted to this pattern. I blame Dan and Kay Jones for it. And I think I'm going to keep it on my head for the rest of the video. I love it. I love it. I love the way the yarn striped up. It's made from yarn from the Lemonade shop in the colorway Purple Rainbow Haze. I used the US 7s 16-inch for it, my Addy Turbos. And yeah, I think it came out very nicely. I still am like fiddly with the last little bit of decreases, but I think now that I know how to do Magic Loop, I'm gonna put it on Magic Loop, and I don't know why I'm doing this for Magic Loop. I think I'm just gonna do it on Magic Loop and take it from there. My next finished project is my favorite one, and it's made out of Heidi from Undead Yarn colorway Autism Awareness. This is Arthur the Giraffe. It's made from the Stanley the Giraffe Little Muggles pattern. The eyes are from, I don't remember. Oh, Suncatcher Eyes. Woo! They're purple. I don't know if you can see that, but yes, this is my little buddy. He's going to a special home, and I'm not telling you the special home, but he's going to a special home. And I can't wait for the person to get him, because she deserves them. It was made specifically for her. Next up is my, out of finished objects, is my, I had some faith, Rain the Rainbow Pillow Monster. Ta-da! This is my Hufflepuff design. He's so cute. He's so cute and fluffy. Now, the reason why it's like that, I use self-striping yarn. The yarn is from X-Ray Ann Designs on Etsy, and the colorway is Chasing Rainbows. I had 2 skeins left over from a project that I'm going to show you now, and I decided, hey, let's make a Hufflepuff. I regret it and don't regret it in the same breath, because I like the way it patterned up on the body. I don't like the way it patterned on the legs and the arms. I don't like that. I even like the way it patterned on the horns. And I should have used a smaller hook. I used a G hook. It's my own pattern. I should have known. But the yarn is very loose, so it stretched a little so you could see the stuffing. But it's for me, and it's squishy, and I could sleep with it at night. And I'm stuck. But that's what that is. And I so happened to finish my second rainbow blanket. This is my Somewhere Over the Rainbow blanket. It's bigger than my last one. My last one was stolen. It was not like stolen, but my cousin, when they were here from Florida, my cousin who was pregnant at the time, cuddled with it and loved it so much that she actually went home with it without, I knew, but I thought she was joking, but it doesn't matter. I made myself another one. It's a simple granny. I love it. It's bigger than the last one, and it's so nice and squishy. Yeah. There you go. And that's done. And last but certainly not least, it just needs blocking. I literally took this off the needles about a half hour ago. Okay? Is my Yowza Way shawl. Way It One. Okay. I love it. And it's made out of Miss Babs Yowza What a Game in the colorway Daydream Believer. I love this yarn, but more importantly, I love the pattern. I'm gonna, as soon as I take it off and start the video, I'm gonna go and block it. But I need to know, what do you guys soak them in? I need like a good wool soak, but I don't have access to a real yarn shop, so it's whatever is available to me on Amazon. But yeah, I didn't make it as big as she suggested in the pattern because I have this much left over. Because in all honesty, I was saving. This is my first one, and this is my first real knitted garment aside from the handbrake cowl and the hat I made. But this is my first one, and I wanted yarn left over to make a square out of it for my comfort blanket because it's gonna comfort me knowing that I did this. And I did the Russian bind off. I actually like the Russian bind off the best. And I'm going to start using that for everything. Like all my shawls. But yeah. So it's a little bit skinnier than what the pattern calls for. But I'm okay with that. I'm happy. I'm more excited the fact that I finished this. And it's like something real to me. Like I knitted this. I made this. So yeah. Weird. I'm sorry. I'm actually going to cast on another one. Not tonight because I need a whip prevention, so I'm gonna wait. But yeah, now with that being said, I have a lot of yarn stash enhancements. First up, okay, sorry, I thought I had them all here. First up is all of this. This is Heidi of Undead Yarn. The Autism Awareness colorway. Now, these two were the same dye lot. This was not. And I'm happy with that. But I love them. And these are all worsted. They are 100% merino. And one is a gift for someone. The other one is going to make a toy for someone. One is for me. And this is the sock one. I am going to make a shawl with this one. This is the fingering in the vampire colorway, I believe, in the vampire base. This is going to be a shawl. For me. No one else. Just me. And if you ask my husband, he'll tell you I make too many things for myself. Meanwhile, I don't care. Okay. In here is, I placed it. I've been waiting, going back almost every day for this colorway because I am Team Captain America. I am a Marvel girl. Sorry, Talia. And No Makers has the colorway, Captain America. Now, like I said, it's been sold out for so long. And one night, I don't remember. I was up at like 4 a.m. and I don't know what woke me up. But I was like, I grabbed my phone. I was like, let me look on No Makers and see if she has it. And she did. She had one left. And I snagged it. So I don't know what I'm going to do with this yet. I don't know if I want to put it in my blanket, my comfort blanket, or if I want to make a toy with it, or just hold it and go, oh my God, it's so pretty, because it's Captain America. Haven't decided yet. And with that one, I can't just get one. Come on, you can't just get one skein of yarn from No Makers. So I got Batgirl. This is going to be a cowl. I haven't decided which cowl yet, but this is definitely going to be a cowl. But I want it to be my blanket too. This is where my dilemma lies. And with that, I also got from Up in Yarn Designs this colorway in Whole Lot of Love. I want to make a hat for a very special girl with this. I don't know if I want to make a hat or a cowl yet with it, but it's going to be for someone who's very, very special and very, very near and dear to me. And that's all you're going to know about that. I also Okay, I'm not telling you where, but if you want to know, you got to private message me. I am not putting it on here. I found someplace that sells Knit Picks Chroma significantly cheaper than Knit Picks, and it is Chroma. And I snatched up a whole lot of it. I have more coming tomorrow in the mail, but okay. I have 5 of this one, which is the colorway Party Hat. Now you have to, the thing is, you have to buy them in a 5-pack. You can't buy just one skein. You have to buy them in a 5-pack, which I'm okay with. I have this one, which is Ferris wheel. This one, which is a whole, get your neon on. I like it. This one, which is lakefront. I love this one. This is going to be a shawl. This is definitely going to be a shawl. The rest of them are all Timmy's. They're all going to be Timmy's. I'm sorry. I love my Timmy's. And this one, which is Wildflower. I actually bought for Mother's Day for my mother-in-law. I'm going to make her a shawl with it. But, yeah. That's it for stash enhancements as they fall on the floor. I went to the hospital last week, or is it 2 weeks ago, for something. I'm not going to get into what it was here because I have family that watches and I don't want to get them concerned. And when I came back, I was gifted by the lovely Marlisha of Pen Hook and Needles, Lady Fernico, a pattern. I actually ordered the yarn 2 nights ago for it, and this is the pattern. My printer for some reason cut it off, but it is the Wrapped in Warmth shawl, and I'm going to make this. I ordered the yarn 2 nights ago from Miss Babs. I'm going to make it out of a Miss Babs Yowza skein. I found the perfect colorway for it, and yeah, thank you so much again for this. This really, I can't tell you how much. Just, yeah, you get it. But this is what it looks like. It's a crochet pattern, so yeah. But I also, that has nothing to do with this. Sorry. I ordered the yarn for it 2 nights ago, and it should be here by the end of the week, and I'm thoroughly looking forward to that. Now, my necklace. The other day, I had come home from the doctor, and I had a package waiting for me. And in the package was this necklace, along with a letter that was so amazing that it made me cry. And I want to thank you, Davina. I don't know if you watch, but I'm sure someone will tell you. I want to thank you. I am absolutely in love with my necklace. I haven't taken it off since I opened it in the package. I went to sleep with it the other night, and I'm thankful that you thought of me to make this. You were right. Turtles are my absolute favorite thing in the world. I can't get enough of turtles. Turtles are my animal. I want to thank you for thinking of me with this, and I will write you back. I started the letter. I'm going to write you back, and yeah. I'm not gonna tell you anything because it's private, and it's between me and Davina. But I'm gonna show you. She does. I love her jewelry, and I love the way that this closes. It's a magnet, but look how pretty this is. You could tell she put so much thought and effort and energy into this, and it was definitely made with love, and I love that about this, and I love that about her. So. I'm not taking it off. It's mine. My niece saw it, and she wanted to wear it, and I wouldn't let her. It's mine. And I absolutely love it. I love the angel wings right here on it, and I can't tell you how, I can't tell you enough that I love it. And I loved your letter, and like I said, I'm writing you back, but be on the lookout for that and something special just for Davina. Just for Davina. And that's it. This wasn't too bad of a video. It's 35 minutes. I usually go longer, but I rush through a lot of things. The blind box. No, I'm looking at something because I know I forgot something and I'm trying to remember what it is. Yes, I did. I got 2 more project bags here. I got them on Etsy from Molly K Designs. Her bags they're perfect. I love them. The perfect size for a shawl. Matter of fact, I'm going to put my new Yowza in this one, or my Wrapped in Warmth one in here. This is Mario. She puts a lot of, and you can see that these bags are very well made. And this is Harry Potter. My 2 favorite things. Yep. Okay. Molly K Designs. I'm going to put it in the show notes in the thread. This is actually going to upload while I'm in bed. And tomorrow I'll take care of everything. But because it's 1 a.m. right now and I need to get my sleep on. I need sleep. But I want to thank you all for returning. And I want to thank you all for sticking through me with this. And I know that there's been a little bit of drama and whatever the case may be. But I want you guys to know I'm out of it. I'm done. I wiped my hands of it. And I mean, it is what it is. But thank you guys for stopping by and visiting with me and hanging out with me in my little craft room, my little crafty world. Back there, see, are whips. I haven't touched them. Those are whips. I need a whippervention. And I'm just crazy. That's about it. But be on the lookout next week. I'm going to try to do every Wednesday during the summer. And I'm definitely, when I go to Maryland Sheep and Wool, it's not a definite that I'm definitely going, but I'm trying to convince the head of the household, Mr. Crocheting Whovian, to go with me. And so far it's not working because it's Mother's Day weekend and it's the weekend before his birthday and he wants to do birthday things. He doesn't want to go look at sheep and wool and things like that. Things that I interest me, he doesn't want to go look at. Go figure. Anyway, but with that said, I'm going to try to do every Wednesday a podcast and upload it by Wednesday night. But I just want to say have a good night, have a good day, have a good morning, have a good everything, whatever time you're watching this. And I shall talk to you guys soon. And yeah, my hair's super curly tonight. And yeah, that's about it. That's a wrap. Thanks guys for visiting and hanging out with me.